Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It is currently 7 in the morning. It looks like it's a lot earlier because it's still pitch black outside, but I'm currently getting ready for uni and I thought I would take you along to a typical day in my life, what it currently looks like as a more than full-time uni student. I'm doing double the credits that are recommended this year or this semester because I'm just trying to be done because I just don't want to go out there anymore, basically. Today is actually not the worst day of the week. I have my first class starting at 8:30 and that goes until 11:45, and then I get to go home already. Doesn't mean that I'm done. I have 2 more classes later at night, but they're online because they're kind of like question and answer sessions for those classes. That's statistics and math, and I'm struggling a little bit with both of them currently because I haven't really had time to focus on them, so we're gonna need to take care of that today. I also have to do homework in both those classes, and I'm gonna try and have that done before those classes today. The classes are for homework questions, and you can also just do your homework there because they explain it, but I would like to actually get what it is about, so I'm gonna try and do them before. I also have about 30,000 papers to write. Not really. I think there's 2 open right now, and then I also need to do some English homework. That's making me feel like I'm back in school because that's grammar homework where you need to fill in words in the right tenses and stuff, and that comes kind of natural to me, so it's not super difficult, but I still want to do it just because then I can say that I did it. And other than the uni stuff, I also need to drop off some vintage packages, go grocery shopping, maybe go to the drugstore, depending on how much time I have, and a bunch of other things. So we're gonna have a super fun day together. I'm not tired at all, and I'm super motivated. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I'm gonna brush my teeth, and then we're gonna have some coffee together and get ready. OOTD is a black top and brown pants, both from Hollister, I think. I think they have nice basics that are kind of, there's a hair, comfortable and workwear-ish. Now I just need to put in some earrings. I'm not gonna do any makeup today because I don't know where time went, but it's too late for that. The first week I did my makeup every single day and I really enjoyed it because of my new foundation mainly. But now my lip liner that I use every day looks like this. And I, for some reason, can't find a lip liner sharpener anywhere. I know I have one, but I can't find it. So I'm gonna need to buy one. Okay, I need to just brush my hair and then go and be done. There's just never enough time. Even if I get up early, like today, I'm still in a time crunch. Also, the reason why I need to get up this early today is because my uni is on the other side of town, and my town is not very good with traffic because there's so many people from around like the city area working here, so there's so much traffic at rush hour, so like right before 8 and then at 5. Yesterday I had to drive over there at 5. Oh, I need to tell you about last night still. I'll do that when we get there. I had to drive there at 5, and usually it takes 15 minutes-ish to get to uni, but yesterday it took me like almost half an hour. And I'm scared that, that traffic's gonna be bad again today, because last week I was 25 minutes late for this class because I was in traffic. I was like 800 meters away from uni, so I could have just gotten out of the car, but I was driving the car, so that didn't really work out. But that 800 meters took 31 minutes. 31 minutes. There's no reason for that because it's so I'm gonna need to leave super early today so that I am there before rush hour, and it is currently 7:33, so that should work out because I'm gonna leave in the car in about 2 minutes, so that should work. Anyways, let's go. This is my new Sophie scarf, by the way. It is 100% cashmere and it's so soft and I love it so much. I'll tell you more about it later. I'm stressed. We are practically on the way. My Sophie scarf is 100% cashmere. I bought it at this independent yarn shop that I went to with my friend last weekend in Vienna, and it's owned by an older couple, and they are the sweetest people ever because they explained everything. And then the shop owner, the woman, measured, I guess, how much yarn I would need from the Sophie scarf, because 100 grams of cashmere are 38 euros, which still is such a good price. But this one ended up taking 14 grams, and she gave me 30 because my friend had her Sophie scarf on, so the shop owner weighed that one and kind of estimated what I would need. So I could make two, and it's either gonna be a Christmas present for my friend or my sister, or I don't know, but I'm gonna make another one because I think the color is so nice, especially with this jacket. And I'm gonna go back to that store and get like a million more colors of cashmere, because my first Sophie scarf I made an acrylic yarn because that was 2 years ago and I didn't know what I was doing. But this one, it's not even a different world of Sophie scarf, it is a different universe. I've never put anything this soft on my body in my entire life. The only issue is I would now like to have all of my sweaters switched out to cashmere sweaters, and I do not have the budget for that currently. But yeah, we're gonna go to uni and study so that I can get a very good paying job so that I can buy only cashmere sweaters, and all of my wardrobe is gonna be just as soft as this. That's the plan. Traffic is literally forming right now. It formed right in front of me. Luckily I don't have to take the 800 meters to uni today, but I got to take a right where traffic started. I don't know if I just said that, but yeah, we made it in time. It is now 5 minutes to 8. I have to leave here at 1 minute before 8 because I need to drop off my winter packages, and the store that takes them only opens at 8. And I don't want to be the very first, well, I'm probably going to be the first person in there, but I don't want to be like there right at 8 o'clock and be like, oh, even though I did do that yesterday. Well, it was 8:01, so I feel like it's fine, I don't know. The serious in-person stuff is done for today. We basically just did group work and then hopefully earned 10 extra points because, I don't know, I just want to pass the course. That's the main reason. So now I already picked up my lip liner sharpener so that I can wear my lip combo again tomorrow. And then we're gonna head to the grocery store, pick everything up. I'm also, besides the chili ingredients, I'm also gonna get some, not protein bars, more like chocolate bars and snacks to put in my uni bag, because right now my energy is kind of low. After interacting so much with people and only having a protein coffee for breakfast, I'm hungry. And it's gonna take me like an hour until I can start to cook, so I need to get something, and one of them I'm gonna eat right now. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's go grocery shopping. Cool. It's so loud today, I don't know why, we're just gonna have to deal with it. I had a little cool down moment, drank some water. I'm only on my first one. I'm gonna need to drink 2 more. But snack wise, I actually did end up getting 2 protein bars because they were on sale, I think. Vanilla cheesecake and peanut butter. We'll see, I've never had this brand before, so we'll see how that tastes. And then we have, I had these as a kid from time to time. They say they're with fruit. Basically they're just sugar, but if I need an energy rush, that's exactly what I need. So we have cranberry and banana strawberry. I'm really excited to taste the cranberry one because I love cranberry so much, and there's not really a lot of things with cranberry in Austria, or fresh cranberries, so I need to take what I can get. And then also these I used to have in school all the time. And I thought it would be a nice little throwback. They're yogurt and berry filled chocolate bars. So those are my snacks. And now I'm gonna start on the chili.
I expect we shall get on very well once she knows me better, I said quickly. After all, it's natural enough that she should resent me a bit at first. As I said, she doesn't interest me very much, I'm afraid. Come along. As though I was staying in somebody else's house, and my hostess had said to me,
Look how beautiful the view from our balcony is right now. It's just this huge red tree. And then this one is so cute. I love our balcony so much. I don't really sit out here anymore because it's kind of cold. But I just wanted to show you that. And now we're gonna go study for math. Alright, break time is over. It is time to get started on math. I already wrote out the first page. I'm just doing notes because it's a test tomorrow and it's kind of a smaller test each week and it's open book. So I am allowed to take my notes with me, so I'm gonna try to write everything down. The test is only 20-30 minutes long, so I don't think I'm gonna need all of the notes. But I'm just gonna go through everything that they have on the site, and currently I'm on intervals. It seems like it's a pretty easy topic, but it's been like 8 years or 7 years, I think, since I actually did math like this, like school math. So it's good that they have everything on there so that I can revise a little bit. And they have everything on there in video format, and this teacher is explaining everything. So far it's looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna get overwhelmed once I need to actually apply the stuff, but I think it's also good to have my kind of theoretical notes. And I'm just gonna keep going. I only watched like the first 5-minute video. The current one is 7 minutes and 35 seconds, so a little bit longer. But I'm just gonna go through all these videos. I think there's like 10. And then hopefully I still have time to actually practice a little bit. I have no idea what the test tomorrow is gonna be. There were practice questions that I did solve with ChatGPT just so that he can explain everything to me because I was so lost. And he did everything right. I got the full points. Well, it's on a voluntary basis, so it's not like I cheated or anything, but I needed to know the right answers because I don't know them, so somebody needs to explain them to me. And that somebody was an AI bot. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going with this and hope that I still understand everything once we get a little bit deeper into the material. I moved into the living room. I'm currently trying to make sense of the previous exams because apparently the exams are pretty much the same every year, just with different numbers. But I don't get it. I get like 1 out of 8 questions, and that's not good because I need to know at least like 4 or 5 in order to pass it. It doesn't look as complicated as the ones that we did for practice, but still, I don't get it. The question and answer tutorial thing is starting in like 10 minutes. I wouldn't even know what to ask because I just don't know. And the one thing that I do know is something that I know from a different class because I already had to calculate that stuff there, like taxes and stuff. But I don't know why this is so frustrating. I'm so sorry that this vlog is turning kind of negative, but I just don't know, and it frustrates me because I'm not that bad at math. It's just either been too long or I'm just dumb. I don't know. I'm doubting myself so much right now because this is the first exam out of 6 and it's only gonna get more complicated from here on out. So I thought the first one would be like, oh, easy. I can just look at it 2 days before and be good. Well, no, I cannot do that because I am not good. And the stuff that I was writing before doesn't help me either because it's just basically the same thing that is on the PowerPoints, and I'm allowed to use the PowerPoints during the exam, but it's only 20 minutes, so I can't be looking up everything on PowerPoint. I need to know some stuff. I got to know a girl in that class, and we've been texting, and we're both so confused. And she's like, oh, I don't get it. And I'm like, girl, me neither. I cannot help you. I have no idea what this is about. Oh my god. And I'm so stressed because I mean, I knew that it was going to be stressful taking this many classes, but I didn't know that every single class was going to have weekly assignments. So it's just getting more and more and more. And I mean, I am keeping up with it because I am doing everything, but once like big exams are gonna come into this, I don't know how I'm gonna do that because I am, as you saw today, I woke up super early, went to class, I was there, I cooked, I had like half an hour of like me time, lunch break, and now I've just been studying, but this is only one subject. I have like 4 more tasks that I need to do, and it is already 5 p.m. The day only has so many hours. I mean, I think it's gonna get better once I was gonna say once I get back into it more, but I am being organized and doing all the right things. So I don't know what's gonna help, but I'm just gonna hope that something does. First up, I'm just gonna hope that that question and answer thing is gonna clear up some questions, because I don't know. And I'm guessing a lot of people have similar questions. Oh, my math friend just texted me like 3 times. She's like, I do not get it. Well, yeah, me neither, as I mentioned. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and figure some of those things out. Maybe I'm gonna have ChatGPT explain them to me again. But that's very problem specific, and I need to know everything to have a good feeling about this. I am worried. Anyways, I'm gonna try and figure this out. I don't want to be too negative on here because I just want to show you a little fun, productive day. And I am being productive, and I did have a little bit of fun today. When did I have fun? I'm trying to remember. Well, the first group project today was pretty okay because I got a good group, because everybody was motivated and did what they're supposed to do. I have another group project tomorrow, and we already knew what group we were in last week, and I texted my group like, hey, do we have a group name yet? Do we have a product yet? Because we need to come up with a group name and a fictional product by tomorrow. And they've been ghosting me. We're 5 people in the group and nobody is responding. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be opening ChatGPT later because I do not have time to think of anything myself. And I'm gonna be like, hey, give me an innovative fictional product that solves some sort of student problem, because that's what I want to base it off. I want it to be something that I personally have a problem with. Maybe it could be some sort of math tutoring thing, I don't know. And then I'm just gonna pick a group name, and then tomorrow I'm just gonna show them the document and be like, this is what we're gonna do, because I don't have time to procrastinate and I don't have time to be in a group that doesn't want to be there, because I just want to be done with uni and I don't want to not pass the class because I was assigned to a not very fun and productive group. So I'm just gonna have to be the one that does everything. That's okay, as long as it gets done. I don't really care, because again, I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT. The rest we're all gonna have to do together, and everybody has to write their own kind of reflection page, like 4,000 words, 4,000 words, around there. So if they mess up on their part, that's not concerning to me. I just have to be okay with my part, and we all need to work on a product. I'm so confused today, and I'm just gonna pick the product, because if they're not answering me, then I'm just gonna pick one, because again, I don't have time to procrastinate, and I don't really know why they are not motivated, because that class is one class that you can pick specifically. It's a major class. You get to pick your major, and hopefully you pick a major that you feel some sort of interest in, because obviously I didn't pick finance and accounting as my major, because who am I? I'm not a finance and accounting girly. I am a strategizing and marketing girly, so that's the major I picked. And I don't know why they picked that major if they're not interested in it, and if they don't want to do any work. I am just a little bit overwhelmed. As you can see, I'm just gonna focus on math. I have 5 minutes left until the tutorial thing starts, so maybe I'll just take a 5-minute breather and then we're gonna get back into this. I just finished my statistics homework. It is currently 8:47, so pretty late. And as you can tell, I've been on the computer way too long because my face is getting red. I still don't get math. I have a 4-hour break tomorrow before math, so I'm gonna try and somehow manage to learn that. But I am proud of myself that I did statistics and that we did the group project today that we're hopefully gonna get full points for. And yeah, that's just a basic day in the life of me and uni, because tomorrow is gonna be the exact same thing. I'm gonna get up at the same time and be at uni later than today. Tomorrow I'm gonna get home at like 7, but it's okay. Only 10 more weeks until Christmas break. But yeah, I don't think I have the mental capacity to read a single word today. I did get to chapter 10, or well, I guess I finished reading chapter 9 or listening to chapter 9, and now I'm about to start chapter 10 in Rebecca. But it's probably gonna take me the whole month to read / listen to that book, because I don't want to rush it. I am enjoying it. I think it's very dark, and I don't really get the relationship yet. It feels like the man, what's he called? Maxime. I guess it could also be the speaker, the narrator of the YouTube video that I'm watching, but the narrator reminds me of Maxwell from The Nanny. Is it called The Nanny? The Nanny, I'll put the picture up. So I'm imagining him like that, but I think that's way too nice, because Maxwell from The Nanny is a nice, funny person, but Maxime kind of just married, not Rebecca, oh my god. I mixed them up and I don't even remember her name. He married our female main character just because he was kind of lonely, I think. And now she's just left in this house where kind of the spirit of his dead wife is all over the place. And they even moved to a different wing of his estate, because apparently he has an east wing and a west wing and probably north and south wing too. I don't know. And everywhere that Rebecca kind of stayed at, or like her bedroom and stuff, is all covered in sheets and nothing has been touched. So it's a little bit weird, but it's definitely giving weird dark vibes. It's not really romance, but I wasn't expecting that, so that's good. But yeah, that is the end of my uni day today, because I need to be horizontal and just debrief from this day. And I'm sorry that it wasn't very bookish, but we're gonna get back to bookish things in 10 weeks in December, because then I'm gonna binge read some books. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you still enjoyed this weird, different little vlog, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.